Blessed are the eyes that see what you see. For I tell you, many kings and prophets have desired to see what you see, and have not seen it. To hear what you hear, and have not heard it. I thank you, Father, for hiding these things from the learned and the wise, and revealing them to the innocent and the simple.
Powerful earthquake hitting the Philippines in the middle of the night. There are deaths and injuries and frantic rescue efforts.
A 6.5 in magnitude, the quake just struck in the Surigao del Norte province, which is about 430 miles southeast of Manila, striking in the middle of the night and centered near several densely populated urban areas. The powerful quake just tore through the homes, leveled commercial buildings and gas stations, and sent chunks of concrete from apartments just crashing down onto cars below. Much of the city is still without power, and response teams from the national government are rushing more than 8,000 emergency food packs to families in the harder to reach areas. Now, survivors from the city are now making their way back to damaged homes and businesses.
Nearly 200,000 people are under evacuation orders this morning. A spillway at the nation's tallest dam is in danger of failing and releasing floodwaters into towns below.
This is the image that started the alarm. Water rushing over a giant gaping hole. Now the race to reroute the water causing bigger problems. The damage and erosion so severe, emergency officials feared the worst. If the area doesn't hold, a giant wall of water could spill into the surrounding residential areas.
Just 7 miles downstream from the dam in the city of Orville, this is the Feather River, already swelling over its banks. If that spillway fails, 1 million more gallons of water every second would enter this river.
Nearly 200,000 people told to evacuate.
It's been advised we need to expand the evacuation area.
The alerts coming in by phone and text. This Orville resident said he had 5 minutes to leave.
Our phones started going off and we just immediately loaded up the kids and took off.
Yeah. Dishes left on the table at this abandoned Denny's. Those fleeing stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic for hours. Gas stations overwhelmed.
And I'm scared because I've never been in anything like this before.
Motorists tweeting photos and videos of their ordeal through the night.
I've been stuck in this spot for 20 minutes now. I ain't going nowhere.
The problem all stemming from the Orville Dam in Northern California, now at record levels and in danger of spilling over after a series of storms.
Flights have resumed at Hamburg Airport in Germany after it was evacuated when an unknown gas sickened dozens of people. More than 50 people complained of breathing problems, burning eyes, and nausea from fumes apparently spread through the air conditioning system. Those who were evacuated from the airport were forced to wait outside the terminals in freezing temperatures. Airport officials say they are investigating what may have been in the fumes that caused people to feel sick.
Local authorities are investigating a terror attack in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region in which 5 people died. 5 other people were wounded in the incident. A statement by the regional government said 3 men with knives went on the attack in a residential community in Pishan County on Tuesday evening. All 3 attackers were shot dead by police.
The president has said many times that he would prefer better relations with Russia, but now Moscow is putting that to the test.
Cruise missiles are a staple of the Russian military arsenal. But one particular type, a land-based cruise missile with a range greater than 300 miles, is specifically banned by a treaty signed by Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev in the final years of the Cold War. Now, U.S. officials say Russia has deployed just such a missile, capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. It happened secretly in December during the Obama administration, but it is now up to President Trump to respond to a deployment which U.S. officials say is such a blatant violation that it calls into question the value of future arms control treaties with Russia. And just 4 days ago, an incident similar to last year's buzzing by Russian jets of a U.S. Navy destroyer in the Baltic Sea happened again, this time in the Black Sea. First, a Russian patrol plane made a low pass close to the USS border. Then, 2 Russian jet fighters. followed a short time later by a third. U.S. officials called the flybys unsafe and unprofessional. And one more sign the Cold War is back. A Russian intelligence ship bristling with antennas to intercept communications is making its way up the east coast of the United States after leaving port in Cuba.